How is lava formed and what does it actually do? Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into one of the absolute most dynamic forces on our planet. We're looking at how is lava formed and what does it actually do? It's this wild story of extreme physical conditions, just unimaginable heat, and dramatic transformations that literally reshape the Earth we're standing on.
So have you ever wondered where lava actually comes from? I mean, we've all seen that crazy, dramatic footage of glowing red rivers on the surface, right? But the true origin story of lava? It happens entirely out of sight. Long before it puts on that spectacular show for us, its journey begins miles and miles down, deep within the subterranean architecture of our planet.
So, let's start with Section 1, the hidden fire.
To really get the mechanics of these eruptions, we've got to start with magma. Deep beneath Earth's crust, the temperatures and crushing pressures are so extreme that solid rock literally melts into this highly pressurized, viscous liquid. This superheated molten rock is essentially the birthplace of our hidden fire. It's just churning away miles below the ground we walk on, building up all the energy it needs for what comes next.
Which brings us to Section 2, breaking the surface.
All that intense subterranean heat and immense pressure, it makes the magma incredibly restless. It's actively looking for an escape route, so it rises, forcing its way through any little fractures, faults, or weaknesses it can find in the solid crust. It pushes, it squeezes, and it just climbs steadily upward. And the climax of this whole journey, that's when the magma finally breaches the top, either erupting violently or oozing steadily right onto the surface.
Now, here's a fun fact. The chemical composition is exactly the same. It's molten rock. But the name we use actually hinges entirely on geography. As long as it's trapped beneath the crust, we call it magma. But the exact second it breaches the surface and hits the open air, boom, it's officially classified as lava. So it's just a crucial little distinction based entirely on its location.
Moving on to Section 3, a path of destruction.
Once it claims that new name on the surface, its behavior is totally dictated by phenomenal thermal energy. I mean, when lava breaches the crust, it's bringing the literal hellish temperatures of the Earth's interior straight into the open air. We're talking temperatures that routinely hit 1,000 degrees Celsius. That's over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. It creates this blistering, rolling wall of just unimaginable heat.
And driven by that extreme heat, lava's immediate impact is, well, absolute. It's totally devastating. It operates as this overwhelming physical force that just vaporizes infrastructure, incinerates lush forests in a flash, and can erase entire human communities in a matter of hours. There's really no stopping a flow of this magnitude. It simply consumes whatever lies in its path.
But then, we get to Section 4, the creator of life.
This is where things get really fascinating. If we shift our perspective and look at this on a geological scale, a massive transition happens. Think about it. In mere minutes, an eruption destroys existing land. But over years, that flowing lava cools down, stops moving, and hardens into brand new rock. And if you zoom out over millions of years, repeated eruptions act as the world's primary architects. They build massive mountain ranges, raise entire island chains right out of the sea, and form vast stretches of the ocean floor. The rapid destroyer actually becomes the ultimate long-term builder.
And it doesn't just create barren expanses of rock either. It actually sets the entire stage for ecological rebirth. See, volcanic eruptions pull these incredibly essential, nutrient-dense minerals from deep within the Earth's mantle right up to the surface. As that newly formed volcanic rock weathers and breaks down over time, it creates some of the most fertile, highly productive soil on the planet. Literally, some of the most lush ecosystems we know of exist solely because of past volcanic activity. So this perfectly captures the incredible dual nature of lava. On one hand, it's this force of immediate fatal chaos that destroys land in minutes, obliterating absolutely anything standing in its way. But on the other hand, it serves as the ultimate reset button for the Earth's surface. It creates brand new land masses and provides the exact chemical foundation required for future ecosystems to thrive.
Like the quote says, nature is both destructive and creative. You really just cannot have one without the other. The molten rock that obliterates an ancient forest today, that is the exact same material that's going to sustain a brand new forest centuries from now. It's this continuous, deeply interconnected cycle of ending and beginning.
So, having traced this wild journey from deep underground magma to a destructive surface flow, and finally into a creator of life-giving soil,
How do you view the natural forces around you now? Does knowing the long-term creative power of a volcano kind of change how you perceive its immediate destruction? It's definitely something to think about the next time you look at a mountain or step onto an island. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and as always, keep questioning the incredible world around you.